All right, so we've inserted our file. After we've done the G-code, we're going to save it here. Then we're going to insert our micro SD. We are going to have it actually, that's the wrong one in there here. We can actually have it. Oops. This is the correct micro SD. Here we go. So we can go ahead and we can click on our file, and you can see there's lots of different files here that we can kind of see looking through. So we click on our file that we're looking to print. So we click, it's checking the file. The bed will heat. We want to put some of this adhesive to help and ensure that basically we can go ahead and we can print on this. So let's go ahead and do so. So I'm just going to put the adhesive on here, and then our bed is heating up, and as it heats up it will calibrate, and again, this is the machine that we're using here, so we're looking for an original PRUSA i3 for research purposes. The bed is starting to heat up here, so you can see the indicator going up to 270. Right here you can actually see one of the prints here that we're working with, and soon, again, it's going to calibrate, and then it'll put a bead on here, and actually we should probably just scrape off this initial bead here, just so we can start at the same place and it won't crash. You know, these 3D printers, one of the important things is you want to make sure that the surface is smooth initially, that there's nothing that you can kind of run into. In old versions in 3D printing, you really had to be careful in terms of setting the path and making sure that there was nothing that can, basically it can collide. But now they've become really, really, really good. Additionally, sometimes you won't have your filament loaded in, and you may want to specify on the print job to get a better print, the type of filament we're using. We're using PLA. There are instructions where you can actually put on the settings here. If we go back, you can actually load, unload the filament, and if you follow the prompt, basically it just cuts it out and melts it out. If you're unloading it, if you're loading it, it'll heat up, you feed it in, and then it will, again, basically draw in the spool. Another thing is obviously you want to make sure that you have enough spool. The spools come in different colors as well. And now we're pretty much at the bed heating. We've hit our mark. You could actually smell, and actually you can kind of see a little bit of extruded basically values here. So now you hear it heating. Now we're going to, you heard it start to move. So the heating is done. Now it's trying to calibrate. It's going to basically look at where we're at, essentially coordinate-wise. So it's calibrating the Z at different locations. So you can see that here. Always calibrates before the print job. You see it does basically the bead, just to make sure, again, the jet is working. And then now it's doing the outline, and then next time we're going to be looking at our print job. So see you then for the final product. So now you can see our final product. I actually had to use, I didn't have enough filament, so we had to print, but you can see our gear. And so I'm going to try to hold it in one hand and spin it in the other, so we can actually see the gears turn. So nice. Good little demo, good little memento hopefully for you all for this course. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed one of the first times of many at Cal Poly Humboldt where you can 3D print. And this is the old makerspace. We're going to see the new one in a couple of years. So we'll see you then. Thanks. Bye.